Hello everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to another edition of Claude and Mr. Old Man.
Adventures in barbecue.
Very good, thanks sir. How you been?
I've been doing good.
Been doing good too.
Yeah, just tired.
Tell me. So, today we are headed to Tickled Pig Barbecue in Madison, Georgia. This is on Matt Goodman's Facebook page from Potts Barbecue. He put high recommendations out there on it. So, Matt, we're going on your recommendation today, buddy. We're traveling about an hour and a half to Tickled Pig, and we're going to see what they have to offer. So, join us on the ride.
Wake me up when you get there.
All right, people. So, we've been gone for a while. The coronavirus has had us all indoors and changing our lifestyles and making accommodations that we're not used to. It's just flipped the whole world upside down. And then, so this is actually January 15th. So we've just had all the chaos at the Capitol last week, and President Trump has been impeached a second time, and now people are getting vaccinated. Some are not getting vaccinated. So it's just a crazy time that we live in. How have you been doing? How are you maintaining? Drop it down in the comments. Let us know how you're handling the pandemic. So,
and speaking of vaccines, are you going to get one?
Oh, I ain't getting one. I refuse. Matter of fact, my mom just got one today.
Really?
Yes, I'm not getting no vaccine.
Okay, well, I was talking to a friend of mine last night I was telling you about, and he's all for it. He's ready, but he hasn't been able to get an appointment to have the vaccine yet. I think it's a good thing, and I'm not going to get one until they can prove to me definitely that it's going to be effective for more than a year. That way I think a year span would wipe out, if everybody got vaccinated, will wipe out the coronavirus, or at least get it under control enough that doctors could take care of it. Johnson & Johnson, my wife was telling me last night, Johnson & Johnson is getting ready to come out with a vaccine that you only take once. You only get vaccinated once for it. I trust Johnson & Johnson. It's been around for a long time.
Didn't Johnson & Johnson make baby powder?
They did that.
How's that baby powder thing going now?
Well, I don't know, but like I said, Mrs. Old Man was telling me last night that that's the only scandal in recent history that Johnson & Johnson has had. And they've been making products for, I don't know how long, but I imagine 100 years. I'm almost that old, so I can remember Johnson & Johnson when I was a kid. So, they've been around and been doing good.
All right, I want y'all to notice this, all right? So we're coming up on a roundabout.
Oh, God.
That's all I have to say. We're coming up on a roundabout, and Mr. Old Man cannot navigate these things for nothing.
It's like that idiot right there. You get killed in these things.
6.8 miles, turn right onto State Route 11.
Oh, these things are the worst for them. Now, what makes it so bad is when we come up to them and there's nothing coming, nobody, no cars, no nothing, we still end up going in the wrong direction. So,
well, when I'm driving, what I do is blame the navigator. He's the one that's supposed to point me in the right direction, and when he's pointing this way and I'm supposed to go that way, I go that way.
No, what happens is I point this way and he enters the roundabout and my fingers turn that way, so he goes that way.
Well, we have a lot of fun on the road, don't we?
Yes, we do. So that is about what we've had going on lately. Barbecue season is getting ready to start back, kicking off soon. And, I'm very excited about that. My first competition will be in Gwinnett at Sippin' Swine. Great competition, hosted by Jim Lloyd. They put it on every year. It is a truly good event. I'll say shout out to my sponsors, Royal Oak and Southern Q. They've always been phenomenal in supporting me through my barbecue endeavors. and can't wait to get up and running. See what 2021 holds in store for us. I even got Mr. Old Man to sign up to become a judge in KCBS. They're having a judging class down in Aiken, South Carolina, February 5th. February 6th. February 6th. So, if you interested in becoming a judge, check out the class, and maybe you can see me and Mr. Old Man down there.
I like to get out on the back roads. When I was contracting, back when I was working and traveling all over the country, I was driving the interstates and didn't get a chance to get off and see and enjoy all the side streets. Take your time, kind of like the old saying, stop and smell the roses. You get to see a lot of unique things if you get off the main road.
Yeah, that you do. Sometimes every now and then you see things you wish you could unsee. But for the most part, it's always a pleasant drive.
On me for a couple of years, and
all right, people, see what we're talking about.
Whoa, this is not good.
No,
this is not good at all.
These are the interesting things that we're talking about. I'll be right back.
0.6 miles. Turn right onto Johnstone Road Northwest.
So, examples of never know what you're gonna see out here on the road. Apparently, kind of ran off the road. He's okay, complaining of back pain and some problems with his ribs, but doesn't appear anything life-threatening. So I think he'll be okay.
That's a good thing. Well, you're right. You never know what you might see.
Alright, so we have our plate, and Mr. Old Man, what did you get? See, he knows the format.
Pulled pork.
You got the pulled pork,
Brisket,
mac
and cheese, and the baked beans. Unfortunately, they didn't have any fried okra.
No, they did not have fried okra. So I ended up getting the brisket, the ribs, pulled pork, baked beans, and mac and cheese. So here's the brisket. It's juicy. Because I squeeze it, you can see some of the juice coming out, so it is juicy. Give it a bite. Excellent smoke flavor. Matt, you might be onto something here, man. Shout out to Matt Goat from Potts Barbecue. What's a good piece of brisket? So, the macaroni is very good. They use a good blend of cheese in it, and it is definitely a good flavor to it, and nice balance of spices in it. You know, salt. You know, sometimes you get it and it doesn't have any salt or pepper in it, but it's a good macaroni and cheese. All right, so here's our back room exclusive in the kitchen with Bobby Ray from Tickled. How you doing today, Bobby?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing good. So I appreciate your time and having us over. So tell us what you would like for us to know about Tickled Pig and how you got started, and what you stand for, and what you want your customers to know about Tickled Pig.
Well, we're a family business, and it basically, if you say how did we get started, I'd have to go back to my childhood. Really, it's been part of my life growing up, watching my granddad make Brunswick stew, watching my uncles cook barbecue. They had a restaurant in Milledgeville when I was a kid, so it's just always been part of me. And as I got older, buying smokers, learning how to cook, I've made a lot of bad briskets to make a lot of good ones, but just learning the craft, and got to the point where I was able to buy a vending trailer and start doing some vending, doing some catering. And eventually just led for me to leave my career in telecommunications and do what I really love to do, which is probably the biggest blessing of all, is actually getting to work and have fun. And that's what we're about here, is cooking, having fun, coming and having a good time, eating around a table, I mean, that's always, you know, having people beside you and eating with you. It's kind of hard nowadays with the things going on in the world around us, but, you know, when you're able to actually take time, sit down and pause, and I get to see that out there, you know, that's the biggest reward for me.
So has COVID been tough for you, or?
It's been a tough one. We started this thing right in the middle of the pandemic, and, you know, we already had questions. We were learning, and we're learning every day now, but the community around us has really stepped in and supported us from day one, and we've got a real tight community here, and I think that's really helped us and encouraged us to keep moving, and I think this year is going to be even better year than last year.
So you almost fooled us now. Now, you came highly recommended from Matt Good.
Oh my goodness.
So you know, me and Matt, we traveled the barbecue circuit together, and when he recommended you, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go try it out. Well, most of the time when you go to a lot of places, you see the smoke in the back.
Right.
And we got around back and we didn't see the smoke.
We got the wood. We got the wood outside. We got the wood outside. We got the smoker inside. It's a unique place where the kitchen is actually a train car.
Okay.
And so very tight quarters in here, but just to make things work, you know, we threw the smoker in here. It's an old hickory. It's a beast. And I love it, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do every day without it. So,
what was there any particular reason you chose to go with the old hickory over some of the other names out there?
I've taken some classes and taken some business seminars, and a lot of the restaurants that we were talking about and reviewing and looking at, they use this product or an old hickory, you know, smoker of a different size, and this one just seemed to suit the need, and just research. And it's proved to be exactly what we needed it to be.
You said you've gone through a lot of smokers.
Oh yeah.
So in terms of all the ones you've been through, where do you rank Old Hickory at with you?
As far as one of the best, it's one of the best we've owned. I've owned some that maybe backyard I like better, but you know, this is a commercial one, and it's just. I don't have to. I can load it up and don't have to worry about it, you know, malfunctioning on me. I have no complaints about it. It's one of the best ones that I've had. I've had stick burners. I've had gravity fed. You know, we even down to the green egg. I mean, we've had them all. And this one here is just. I don't know how they make them. They're handmade. You know, stainless steel, but they hold up. We use it every day, run it every day, every night. So.
I know a lot of people will. So one last question, I'll let you get back to work. What is your favorite meat to have? Every pitmaster has that one meat that they truly enjoy cooking. What is yours?
It's our brisket. It's our brisket. We have a lot of people here that are from the Texas area, and they'll tell you, we have some regulars that come in and they say our brisket is as close to home as they can get. And it's really just from trial and error. I'll be honest with you, there's no secret in it. We use a good cut of meat, salt and pepper, and just cook it low and slow. And you know, and it turns out it's consistent. Big part's the smoker, but that's our favorite, and that's what we take pride in here is our brisket.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and I appreciate you having us out.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so we have finished up our lunch at Tickled Pig. And Matt, you was on to something, boy. You're right. This is a good spot, man. You didn't let me down. I should have known better. I doubted you for a second when I didn't see that smoke out back, but you put us on point, man. So, what was your favorite thing today, Mr. Old Man?
The mac and cheese, like you were saying earlier. Great selection of cheese, right consistency, just the right amount of spices, salt and pepper especially. And the brisket. Oh, the brisket was great. Smoky flavor, tender, a little juicy. Everything is fantastic.
As y'all know, I'm normally a rib guy, so I always have high expectations. However, the ribs were good. I mean, they were definitely good, but I gotta agree with Mr. Old Man here that the brisket was phenomenal. You know, that's what they said they stand on, and you know, he delivered. So I definitely recommend the brisket. You can't go wrong, even if you get the ribs. You know, those were my two favorite meats of the day, and the macaroni and cheese was delicious. So if you're in Madison and you buy Tickled Pig, give them a try.
That and the customer service was fantastic. You won't be disappointed.
Customer service was on point, man. So again, thank y'all for joining us in our adventures. Until next time, See you out on the road.